Here's a quick look at the E-mini S&P through the eyes of E-mini Day Trader. We had mentioned yesterday that the 74 area likely resistance, you can see overnight here it hit 74, hit 75, and then by the time the overnight session had closed, it had already come all the way down here, and that's where the actually a little bit lower, and that's where the RTH regular trading hours open right in here. So the market continued to show some weakness. By the way, these are the market profiles. This is today's market and volume profile. This is what occurred overnight, and this one over here is what occurred yesterday. So the down auction continues. We're still looking at this area as good resistance, and really today's low to around the 68 area as 58 area as resistance. So in this area still as resistance, and today's low in this area as potential support, still with a down bias, of course. We also like to use the regular hours only, or regular trading hours only, to take a look at the profiles, and that's what we're looking at here. You can see the down auction continues. Here's our software right here, and we had 4 trades today. It was a very volatile day, and the first trade that we attempted to get into on the long side, we did not get filled. You can see it right there. We had a trade here and a trade here. This turned out to be the first trade that we got in. Unfortunately, we were stopped out on that trade. The second trade here was in the neutral, but within the intraday down auction. So some of our traders would have taken this trade, and it worked out nicely. It did back off quite a bit. You can see that the entry itself was right here. Our next trade in here was getting up towards that resistance area around 74. So we did have a trade entry in here, although this trade did not work. We had another one here which only hit our first objective. We came within a tick of the second objective, and then you can see here we had a really nice short trade here, and that was a short at 69. As you can see, the market had a tremendous drop from there. So a fairly volatile day, but not all that surprisingly. How it came up and hit the resistance. Not only did it hit, it took out our 74 area by 1 point overnight, and it came to within our resistance area of 74 by 1 point during the regular trading hours. So a couple of good opportunities there from a longer time frame or swing time frame trade perspective, or a position day trade. So that was good to see, because that was our preference going into the day, trying to get onto a short trade near a known resistance barrier. And so that still is holding, although we can see tomorrow the market initially trading from approximately the 69 area down to about 58, and so that's really our immediate support and resistance. Probably resistance in about here, and support down in around here for the immediate overnight trade. Now we do have some news coming out in the morning, jobless claims, and then Bernanke's to speak around 9:30. So that could obviously move the market as well, and something that you would want to take notice of. So any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com, and we'd love to hear from you. Always enjoy receiving your comments and questions. So thanks for taking the time to view the video, and we will see you again tomorrow.